yes, 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 yes. I'm a big weirdo. I'm a big weirdo. Yes, 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 yes. I'm a super total weeb. I'm a super total weeb. I'm a cosplay inspector, an autograph collector, a franchise dissector, a merchandise detector. I broke my tent to be first in line. Crowdfund investor, love of adventure. I'll finally meet every idol of mine. Franchise dissector, merchandise detector. Yes, 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 yes. You're a big weirdo. You're a big weirdo. Yes, 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 yes. Join this weird fandom with me. Join this weird fandom with me.
I may not be a 10, but I'm a natural 20. I was lonely back then, here I am one of many. I can't wait till the time when the weekdays are gone. Gotta go, don't wait up, heading straight to the con.
Yes, 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 yes. We're all big weirdos. We're all big weirdos. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll make this one a hit. We'll make this one a hit.
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more MonsterCon Sundays, because today we're gonna be chilling out with Kale. Hello, friendos. Kitty, Milika, Nardo, Otters, Groceries. Welcome, welcome. How's your week been? I pushed back the stream like an hour later today because my body clock has been kind of fucked up, mainly because I've been playing the new season of Path of Exile for a week. Speaking of which, I sent out my 17 million shipment in PoE today, and it came back with 3 sacred orbs and no mirror shards. I'm kinda pissed off. For those that don't know, good for you. For those that do, fuck me, dog. Fuck my chungus life. You sold cakes and made a profit? Cool. Still no mics in chat? No, we've checked. We're gonna be hanging out with Kale today. Our bestie. What is he? What is Kale? Is he a druid? Plant monster thing? He's gotta be adjacent to like Huntress Wizard or something. I'ma just assume he's like a forest creature. An ace forest creature that just wants to chill out and has no interest in romance whatsoever. Kale is Kale. You're right. I shouldn't have asked his pronouns. He's a lovable guy. He's just a guy. He's the guy's guy. You think he's just a plant guy? True. So anyway, the Philippines is kinda getting the front and back end of 2 typhoons which seem to have formed into a mega super typhoon. You can't even see the country from a satellite anymore, and we're like the size of England. Like, what the hell, dog? We're getting double penetrated by a super mega typhoon. There's rain everywhere. Harurara, save the Philippines, dog. It's bad. Like a lot of the places where the infrastructure in the Philippines has been gutted by corruption is suffering really bad right now because of the typhoon. It's kind of hard not to think about. But anyway, it's just good vibes. It's just chill vibes in this little escapist corner of the internet. You thought Kale was aromantic since he wasn't interested in the first game? I don't think there's ever been a romantic option with Kale in any of the games. Gold Chip would do better. Save us, Gold Chip! Your Prime Minister got a persona non grata and a song dissing her for getting one. Anyway. So, what exactly do we need for Kale's plotline today? I'ma check my notes, and by notes I mean the Monster Prom wiki. What do we need for Kale? What are we min-maxing on? Kale Romero. So we need to have low charm and high fun. Ooh, my favorite. How am I? I'm doing fine. Aside from the whole, my mirror shards in Path of Exile got replaced by sacred orbs. I'm doing fine. Okay. Let's play. One player. Regular game. Hawaii Future Base. Ah, Spooky Con. For some it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we were, and we could feel like that no matter who we were, we belonged. Who do we pick to hang out with Kale? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Sadie. Sadie would be fun. Choose Vicky? Too late.
Wow, my first day off since forever.
But as dreamy as Spooky Con was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the AfterParty loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool!
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author-renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam the Leongord, an absurd vampire who standoffishly hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms that he loved. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, who was a clown idol contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera-ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things that we like. We need high fun and low charm. Let's see. High fun, owning your clown. Yeah. Forming a cult for the lulz. Maybe that might be charming. Drunken karaoke. And then, let's just go with forming a cult. Choose top 3 favorite villain archetypes. Fun and no charm, which is the least charming. These 3. We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
This feels
Making
like
our
work,
own
but
comic. We had so many ideas and yet always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Chat, does Kale appear in any of these genres? Otherwise, I don't know what we should pick. Comic strip? Artsy? Shonen? Sci-fi? Noir? Sports? Period drama? Superheroes? Mahou shoujo? Maybe definitely not romance considering... considering, you know, we're not really romancing Kale this time. Or anytime. Sports, you think? Artsy? I think we should just pick artsy. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
My shift. I mean, my turn.
Okay, we have 14 fun and 8 charm. Good start. Let's stop by the zone. You decide to attend a round table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around the tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles, you gain 2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? 6-7. Later you sit down to play Wizards and Wyverns with Liam, Omen, April, and Nico.
Good day to you.
Oh my god, I forgot to turn off the Halloween skins. Whoops. I forgot to turn them off. Liam, put that gun away. Good. Everyone's here. Thank you all for agreeing to be a part of my campaign. Prepare to enter my fantasy realm of Lestradia, which could be the setting of my future novel if this goes well, but no pressure. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern looking for information on a warlock that you've heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
Oh, I got a spell just.
I think my cunning wizard Wizzo Cunningham would cunningly scan the tavern for any shady characters. I rolled a 15 on my perception check. Wizzo spots some shady hooded figures playing dominoes in the corner of the room. They look suspicious, almost as if they know something about. Oh, Wizzo loves dominoes, and so do I. I joined their game. Okay, are you going to talk to them too? As I was saying.
Silly!
Did you say dominoes? Sorry, I had to check my phone so I wasn't paying attention. I love dominoes! As do I. I will destroy you all at this game within a game. Liam, what number must my math rock roll so that I may lay the most intimidating domino? Well, if I know, W&W doesn't have any rules on how to play dominoes in a campaign. Which means we can homebrew it ourselves. This is why I love TTRPGs. The only limit is your imagination! Your friends spend the next hour playing dominoes in a W&W campaign. Liam's allowing it, but you can tell he's about to tear his man bun out. Poor guy, maybe you could do something to get everyone refocused on his campaign. Roll sleight of hand to start eating the dominoes without your friends noticing. Accept that you can't unhook these idiots. Help Liam redesign his old campaign to be experienced through high-stakes domino matches. It's a win-win. High-stakes domino matches is either boldness or fun. Rolling a sleight of hand, eating the dominoes. I don't know, eating things, maybe that's boldness. Let's help redesign. Oh fuck, I just realized that's creative. You know what? Fine. Suddenly, a group of bandits rush into the tavern with swords and dominoes drawn. Roll initiative. Yes, I was waiting for this to get messy. I wield my strongest domino piece. Later, the bugbear lays down a double blank domino tile, effectively sealing off the path. Wizzo, you lose 10 HP and fall unconscious. No! You must survive, Wizzo! I command it. It's too late. I shall not pass this death save. You must succeed where this old wizard could not. Farewell! We'll try, Wizzo. We'll lay our tiles like our lives depend on it. If only the Reaper would take me instead. I'm not made for high-stakes dominoes. Even later.
Gag upon
A
your
natural
bitter
20.
failure.
I lay my final tile. Gag upon your bitter failure, Warlock. Omen wins the domino boss fight. The Warlock has no choice but to dispel this curse on these lands. Good job, everyone.
That was cool!
That was fun. I've never been so invested in something I wasn't being paid to promote before. I'm glad you enjoyed the game. Domino's thing was annoying at first, but I'm happy you all pushed me in a bold new creative direction. I demand that we play another. This time, we shall theme the quest around categories. You have a great time playing games with your friends. You also gain 2 creativity helping design the campaign around such an innovative concept. You also lose 2 fun though, fuck. Tough luck.
You mean I can do what I want?
Note to self, eating things is fun. Let's go to the lobby. You're strutting down the lobby, proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Could I have an autograph, please? Aw, you have a little fan. You hand him an autograph. The kid yells, Who is Nez? He leaves crying as he realizes his favorite character is not real. Oops, forgot the same character. You gain 2 boldness for drinking underage. For being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dreams. You're hanging out in the lobby with Zoe and April, and you're given the uniquely horrible honor of being targeted by an annoying streamer.
Yo, it's your boy Riz. I'm here with internet sweetheart who's got honkers for days. April 1st. Error sound effects! I can't afford sound effects, I'm just saying it myself.
Hello, Venus.
So get this, April. I'm an aspiring clown fucker. What's a guy gotta do to get in your cotton candy panties?
Yikes.
This dude's got major ick vibes, right? It's not just me. Don't be silly. Riz has my total trust and millions of subscribers, so... He's a sentient fart, Zoe. Please save me. Yeah, nah, this is over. Why don't you go and stick your camera up your ass, bub? Okay, an ass stream would get good engagement.
Streamer sticks his phone into the seat of his jeans and accidentally films Omen stabbing someone to death behind you all. Die, motherfucker! Die of my boredom!
I don't think stabbing a stranger is great for Omen's redemption arc. Maybe she's stabbing them for a good reason. They could be a criminal or someone who talks on speakerphone in public. Either way, stabbing is illegal, right? So it's probably not a good look to be doing it on a live stream. Lamau, true that. So April, what do you have to say about the allegations that you're friends with a psychotic murderer?
I plead the 5th.
Omen's gonna get arrested and April's reputation will be ruined. Both equally big emergencies. Do something to save their asses. Call out. Is this the line for renowned conceptual artist Omen's latest work, Getting Stabbed, the artistic experience? Dilute the blame. Stab someone else and yell stab party. We went with the stab party last time. Hello, Jackal.
Everyone's tuning in. Hey, what's the big idea? I was in line to get stabbed first.
What the fuck are you talking about? Call an ambulance!
What line, you ask? Why, the line to be stabbed by Omen, of course. She's the hottest, bloodthirstiest conceptual artist ever. This modern era is so strange, but okay.
He stabs you in the stomach, artistically. Stop crying. The pain is part of the art.
Wow.
Ooh, I get it. Nez is doing this to clear Omen's name.
Soon, the power of the mob mentality makes all the passers-by want to be part of the performance. They line up to get stabbed by Omen. Good thing they didn't line up to stab us.
Yuck. I'm out of here before I get someone's blood on my new Yeezys.
This is the most glorious day of my life.
It's the least surprising thing that your boy Riz is a Ye fan.
This is the best day of my life. Wowie, you're a trendsetter, Omen. Boo! Why doesn't anyone line up to get stabbed by me? Do not despair, April. I will invite you to collaborate with me on one stabbing. It's all in the name of art. Okay, wee!
It all worked out. You think as you calmly pass out from the blood loss. You lose to fun but gain to creativity. This is not what we want. For getting stabbed in the name of art.
I'm not paid enough for this.
You just lost for fun? Casually?
Do you love D&D, Nez?
I don't get to play it often. I love Baldur's Gate 3. You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime, specifically a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. Sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you've learned more about the panelists' fetishes than anime, but that ass-centric knowledge still grants you 2 smarts. You decide to attend the fandom mixer at the nearby cocktail lounge and find Doug there, scrolling on his phone and talking to himself.
Good evening, sir. How are you? Nah, I should be more casual. Hey, homie, what's good? No, too much. What you doing, Doug? Oh, hi, don't laugh, but I'm checking my list of conversation starters. Making conversation can be hard, so this is a great life hack I thought of to always make a good first impression. What conversation starters have you already come up with? Here's some of my favorites. I love your coat. Where'd you get it? This one works best if they're wearing a coat. Bonjour. That means hello in French. I use it when I want to sound well-traveled. Bravo les lesbiennes. Has anyone seen my jet ski around here? I'm saving that one for whenever I get a jet ski. I love it. I'd definitely follow up on that conversation if I knew you had a jet ski.
I don't know.
Thanks. I'm not sure though. These sort of events make me feel nervous. But you're good at getting people to like you. I mean, it worked on me. What? Nothing. What I meant to say is, do you know any good conversation starters I could try?
Sure you do! Dazzle Doug with your amazing conversation starter. Have you heard of carcinization? If you go back in time and stop your parents from meeting, do you think I'd have a chance with your mom?
Whoa!
Whoa, that's bold. But boldness is the key to initiating a conversation. I'm gonna try it.
Doug approaches a stranger with a confident swagger in his step.
Yellow?
Hello there. If you could go back in time and stop your parents from ever meeting, do you think I'd have a chance with your mom?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
One that I thought would spark an interesting discussion.
But surely you knew that it would upset me if a stranger walked up and asked if he had a chance to bang my mom.
I'm only asking in the context of this hypothetical scenario where you were never born and I met her as a young unmarried woman. Trust me, I'd only make love to a stranger's mom in my wildest fantasies.
Okay, that's reasonable enough. Would you have a chance with her? Maybe. Are you into picnics or jigsaw puzzles?
Heck yeah!
Are you kidding? A puzzle and a picnic in the park sounds like a wild Saturday night to me.
Then yeah, I think she'd like you, and honestly, I would too. You seem way nicer than the prick who became my actual dad. If only I could go back in time and stop Mom from meeting him. But I'm no mad scientist, just a miniature painter, which Dad always reminds me is not a real job.
Aww.
Ah, buddy, I think that sounds like an awesome job. I'd be happy to take a look at your painted miniatures.
Aw, thanks, better Dad. Doug hugs his new friend/child, exchanges Twitter handles, and runs back over to you.
Whoa! That was
Did you
so
see that,
cool.
Nez? It went so well. That was an S-tier conversation starter for sure.
You knew your love for MILFs would come in handy someday. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts.
Yes,
It always
boss.
comes in handy.
I mean, let's go.
Let's go to the hotel. You're in front of the hotel wasting time. The taxi stops in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, this city's great. Skyscrapers, several neoplastism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This truly is one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these aren't locations in the game. There's no art for them, but you can imagine them in your head and gain 2 creativity in the process. A bit later, you, Liam, April, and Omen are enjoying some downtime together. April's very focused on whatever she's writing in her notebook. April, what is it about that scribble that engrosses you so? Are you penning another diary entry? The last one left off on quite the cliffhanger.
I would violate community guidelines.
Oh, you little sneak. So you like the bit about my wet dream in the bouncy castle. Hubba, hubba. I'm actually too busy to talk right now, sorry.
Bouncy Castle. Liam?
I've got to push through this writer's block and finish the lyrics for my next single. So far I've got, you fill me up with magic so sweet it's almost tragic, I'm a sucker for your lollipop love. Now I'm stuck. Maybe because I'm not craving lollipops right now. I'm a sucker for your beefy 5-layer burrito love isn't actually catchy though.
So mainstream.
I think your writer's block is due to faulty foundation. The melody and lyrics you have so far are too formulaic.
The point of formulas is that they always work. You know, like you probably learned in 6th grade math?
The nerve of you! We're talking about art, not math.
Art schmart. Personally, April, I think you are wasting an opportunity to control your minions with this new musical composition. They're more like stands than minions, silly goose. Mere semantics. These stands follow your every whim, do they not? You could easily mobilize them to do something fun.
like ritualistic arson. Omen, don't convince April to manipulate her fan base into committing heinous crimes.
Yeah, I would never do that. I've definitely never done it before either.
It seems like April doesn't want your friends' unsolicited advice, but shutting Liam and Open up is unrealistic, so the next best thing is to offer your unsolicited advice. Fans love to wildly theorize about celebrities' personal lives. Write a song that vaguely implies that you've murdered someone. All good songs summon the devil when you play them in reverse. Just write down a devil summoning invocation and put it in reverse. This can't be charming, right? Are you the only one here who's older than Nez? Willingly revealing our ages in chat now, are we? No, I'm almost in Unk territory. It's fine. Men age like fine wine. Or maybe they ferment like beer. I don't know. Fans love to wildly theorize, write a song, but that's bold. Devil summoning, though. I do love me a devil summoning.
Honestly, not a bad idea.
Cultish chants hidden in pop music is just edgy enough to stir up interest. Does anyone know a good spell to summon the devil? I can no longer cast this sort of magic, because I'm not allowed to have fun, apparently. Was Be Your Idol nominated for the Grammys? I'm pretty sure, like, a few KPDH songs got nominated. Well, for the Grammys, or was it for the Oscars? Yeah, a few KPDH songs got nominated for the Oscars. Me when I have to shoot KPDH because what really deserves the best original song is gonna be from Sinners. I'm sorry, KPDH! Sinners is gonna have to take best original song this year. I've got a Prince of Hell's phone number. Does anyone count? Does that count?
Sorry, but no.
No, which means it's up to you, Nez, because I certainly don't know anything about dark forbidden magic. Me? Dark forbidden magic? But of course.
You pull out your phone and scroll through a demonic spellbook app.
Okay, I have spells to summon the devil for evil reasons. Spells to summon the devil for horny reasons. A spell to summon the devil for rainy days when you just feel alone.
Fascinating.
Wow, Nez, you certainly have a pentagram for every occasion. Huh, when you reverse a lonely summoning spell, you get a melancholic country song about the tragic decline of the Rust Belt. Go figure.
That's not really your brand, though. Did you try reversing the horny one? Horny and demons go well together. Not from experience, of course.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, this one's cheesy in all the right ways. Let's try mixing up the melody for it.
April uses her music software to add the reverse chant to the same 4-chord progression that's in every pop song, undercut with some clown honks. I must admit, April, this is actually pretty catchy.
I feel strange. Is it normal that this song makes me want to shake my rear? Normal? Omen, that is great!
You and your friends celebrate by shaking your butts to April's soon-to-be next hit single. You gain 2 smarts but lose 2 boldness.
Shaking our rears. That's a go-to.
Forgotten how good sitting feels.
This table. Let's pick up Kale. No spiciness whatsoever.
You invite Kale to join you at the con. Man, I've never been to a con. I wish someone would invite me to one.
I'm inviting you now.
Oh, awesome. See you there. Kale, tell us, what do you look for in a friend? Well, I'm not into the whole seduction game, or whatever people call it. I appreciate it when my friends aren't thinking about that 24/7. I'm more of a hobbies guy, so I guess I'm looking for someone who wants to hang out and play some co-op games. We need more fun. We casually lost for fun in the first day.
They never pay me to think.
Now it's time to take a break from your real-life shenanigans and brainstorm some fictional shenanigans for your comic. Go for it. What's the one life mistake that feels true to who you are? Eating yogurt that's too expired. I was about to say inspired. Inspired yogurt? Dang, the microbacteria is getting inspired. Going too far in your search for inspiration for your isekai? Making a typo while writing sigils for an arcane ritual. Doing a backflip that's too extreme. Yogurt. Anything oral is probably fun. Why do I know this game? You are focused to fight to the death in the Colosseum. You can choose your opponent. Who do you choose? The entire population of Portugal, fighting in the dreaded and groovy conga line formation. Several dinosaurs, you feel like you can take them out for sure. For sure. All your X's, forming an off-putting X centipede. A horse. Horses are actually quite muscular, but let's be real. This is the most reasonable option here. Conga line! For fun.
Break's over.
Let's pick up some more fun. Walking around the community zone, you see several con-goers playing a match. Wait, is that soccer? Why the hell is there soccer at MonsterCon? The con-goer sees you fuming and tells you,
Oh, it's not soccer, it's actually LARP fuzzball.
what a relief, you have too fun watching the game, safe knowing you don't have to watch a real sport. Then you get a text from Kale. Hey, I'm here. You dash to the con entrance to greet him. What's up, Nez? Let's take on this con.
Awesome. What do you want to do first?
Dude, where do I even start? Maybe I'll get some old Game Boy games, or watch a Pokemon's tournament, or go to an old samurai film viewing. Or we could wait. Oh god. Oh fuck. You look at what Kale's staring at and see that the security checkpoint guards have a German Shepherd with them. Ooh, dog. I will take a sip of my coffee. Speaking of Pokemons, have you guys seen Mega Baxcalibur? That motherfucker has a sword in him.
What's wrong? You don't like dogs?
I definitely don't like drug detection dogs. Uh-oh. Are you Blaze?
Are you Blaze right now?
Dude, I have like so much weed on me. Like so much. Are you made of weed? Oh my god, I just realized. It's on your head. The weed leaf is on your head.
Okay, well, just try to stay calm. Maybe if we play it cool, the dog won't notice.
Are you kidding me, dude? The dog totally knows. Look at the way it's staring at me. The dog is not staring at Kale. In fact, its eyes are locked onto the hot dog booth with a hungry expression. Yeah, go chase after Liam. I'm cooked. I'm so fucking cooked. That dog's already fantasizing about how it's gonna laugh at me while I'm locked up in a cell.
Well, do you want to get out of line and throw your weed away or something?
I think it's part of him. What? No. If we get out of line, we'd lose our place in line. I just need to accept my fate. Just promise me you'll sneak me some joints when you visit me in jail. Okay, Stone Kale is clearly not your best partner in a crisis. It's up to you to save his ass and his weed from this drug sniffer dog. But how? Hide Kale's weed inside the bag of coke you carry with you. The coke scent will hide the weed smell. It's time to test your theory that you could pull off a one-woman orchestra gig. I'll distract the dog from doing its job. Well, you know what's fun. Mega Bax still got that stupid Godzilla jet forward thing. I think a lot of the new Megas are kinda... They would have great design if they weren't posed badly. A lot of the new Megas are just plain posed badly. They're not cool designs like the old gen of Megas. A lot of them are silly as hell, but they're posed really badly, especially in 3D. Can't wait though to see their 2D sprites in Radical Red. Thinking quickly, you stuff Kale's weed nugs inside the dime bag of coke. You then try to breeze past security, but the dog immediately barks at you. Alright, which one of you's packing something? Definitely not me. It's all Nez. Arrest her! Gee, thanks, Kale. Let's see what you have here. Ooh, cocaine! I'll just take this and put it in the old evidence locker. That's what I'd like to call my nose. You have a nose? Oh, wait just a second there, partner. I'm beginning to develop a theory. Have you ever noticed that every time we seize a suspect's cocaine, we end up doing coke? Yeah? So? Have you ever noticed that every time we do coke, we get suspended from the force? Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's how we got stuck doing this dumb security gig in the first place. I think it's high time for us to break the cycle of self-destruction. Let's let this woman keep her coke. Good idea. Let her get suspended from the force instead. Absolutely. It's not so bad anyway. At least it's just coke and not something way worse, like weed. Ugh, I hate that fucking hippie crap. Yeah, same. We're off to snort some coke in the bathroom now. Peace. You and Kale high five and make it into the con, and with your hides and drugs intact, you gain 2 fun and lose 2 creativity.
I'm not paid enough for this.
Let's go to the hotel. You got your Mega Del Fox to complete your all Mega team? Pretty sure you can only have 1 Mega on a team. You're chilling in your hotel room staring at the ceiling. When you've already memorized the ceiling, you decide to call room service. Room service asks you... Usually I would do Sadie's voice for room service, but that's impossible. Wait a minute, no. Is it though? How can I help you? You tell room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. It turns out room service loves your ceiling. They memorized it because they're twinsies. You talk about it for hours. Sadie 2 is fun. The conversation is enriching and it inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have in the future. You gain 2 creativity. Afterwards, you, Zoe, and Nico race to change into your uniforms before your shifts at the con pop-up maid cafe.
We gotta hurry! April just texted me that the best maid competition starts in 10 minutes. Hey, where do you think you're going? Your maid should be cleaning the rooms. Oh, do you work here? Sorry, but we aren't actually maids.
Nico,
Maybe you're not, but I'm committed to my maid persona. Mind, body, and soul. Good for you. Here's a mop and toilet scrubber. Clean room 1001 first. Chop chop. Well, guess we'd better go to room 1001. It's not gonna clean itself. But we don't even work here, and we're gonna miss the best maid contest. But how better to become the best maid than to clean some real actual hotel rooms? We're getting the true maid experience. Come on, girls. We've got rooms to clean. The boss is counting on us.
Great. Nico's too deep into character, Zoe's too much of a cheerful weirdo to protest this, so you're stuck here until they either clean a room or die trying. The easiest outcome, of course, is to help them clean these rooms as fast as possible so you can go to the con, but how? You just gotta take advantage of the powerful maid magic. Recite together. Make it tidy, moe moe kyun! Video game logic suggests you should check your maid class skill tree and spend XP to unlock something that actually helps you beat this level. Fuck logic. Moe moe kyun!
Good idea! Make it tidy, and moe moe kyun! The room's not any cleaner. Maybe the spell only makes things more delicious. I'll lick the floor and check. Well, it's not particularly tasty, but I don't have a frame of reference either. Should I lick the floor in the next room to compare? Nah, I think we need to strengthen the spell. I used to cast a lot of magic back in the day, so I've got some ideas.
Zoe draws an alchemy circle with blood and viscera. You're not gonna ask where she got it. Then she recites an incantation older than time itself, and a being of pure darkness and malice claws out of the circle.
Whoa, cool. Is this fella part of some kind of magic cleaning service? No. I must have fucked up the rune in the circle somewhere. The entity's probably just here to kill us. Oh no, if we die, who will clean the room?
To be fair, it's not like your presence was making the room any cleaner to begin with.
Everyone stand back.
Zoe casts another spell. A giant foot crushes through the ceiling and kicks the evil creature back into the portal it crawled out of.
Sorry that didn't work, but at least we're alive. Wait, Zoe, your magic did do something! The floor tastes like hot dogs now. That's probably just because of all the viscera, but thanks.
You failed to clean the room, but that was never actually your job, so no harm done really. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 fun. What?
Break's over.
I thought that was a fun option! What do you mean it was the negative fun option? Let's go to the main stage. You decide to attend the panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical girl fiction, giggity. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, giggity, you actually learn a lot of valuable info on world building mechanics. You gain 2 smarts from all that knowledge and from learning so many new dick jokes, giggity. Grab some glow sticks and do some vocal warm-ups. You, Liam, and Doug are watching April perform a concert today.
April!
Woo! Go April! Knock them dead! This is Doug, by the way!
You know she doesn't go on stage for another hour, right?
Yeah, but I still want her to know that we're here to support her so she'll do well.
Unfortunately, whether or not April's concert goes well is out of our hands. A good concert needs rigor, cohesion, functional glow stick choreography. And April's fools are, well, just look at them. You all look out at the crowd, attempting to pump their glow sticks to the beat of the song playing on this loudspeaker. If you were trying to time your heart to the asynchronous beat the April's fools produce, you'd surely go into cardiac arrest.
Oh god, they really are terrible. What if April's concert is bad? She'll be so sad. She might get depressed and quit music and shave all her hair off.
That's a bit extreme.
Extreme problems require extreme freakouts, Liam. We have to make sure this concert goes well. April's life basically depends on it.
It's up to you guys to save the concert. How can you make April's fools more in sync? Make a deal with the devil. April's fools will gain decent coordination in exchange for 10 years of their lives. We'll thank you later. Harvest all their souls and hoard them all together into a single raccoon, and then bring them back. It's like a coordination furry boot camp. Surely this is the fun option, right? I never remember. Surely this is the bold option and this is the fun option. Surely. Did possessing raccoons give us a gun or boldness? Where does MonCon take place? America? It takes place in the monster universe. There's still an hour before the concert, more than enough time for bonding by raccoon after some serious spellcasting.
What the hell?
What just happened? I feel crowded and stinky and kinda rabid.
Same. All evidence suggests that Nez just harvested our souls inside of a single raccoon.
What? God damn it, I hate it when she does this.
It's not that bad.
We just have to synergize with the hundreds of other April's fools in here.
How is that not so bad?
Let's just make the best of a bad situation, alright? There's no room for negativity in this, raccoon. We all gotta work together to control the body, Liam. You wanna be in charge of the toes, the left eardrum, or the uterus?
The uterus, you say? That would be new for me. You reverse the spell an hour later. Please impregnate me, I don't want to lose my eggs. Oh, it's over. Thank God, Nez, you'll be hearing from my therapist. April goes on stage to perform. The concert goes off without a hitch. Furry Boot Camp was a success.
Thanks for coming, guys. We had a really good show tonight. The crowd was so in sync. Would you say we were so in sync? It's as if we'd bonded over operating the body of a small animal together. Did Naz do the harvest everyone's souls into a raccoon thing again?
Yes.
You're the best.
Ah.
You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 boldness. Never underestimate the power of team building inside the body of a raccoon.
My shift. I mean, my turn.
And now, let's go to the lobby. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from other areas. Crowd stampede! Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you.
When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow.
You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Suddenly, you, Liam, and Doug are in an area of the con you've never seen before. It's very dimly lit. You hear screams in the distance and is that blood on the floor?
What are we doing here, Liam? I thought you were taking me to the merch hall.
Huh, as if the merch hall even knew of the mustachioed merman gacha collection. No, we could only find it here.
But this place isn't even on the con map. It says do not enter and it's covered with skull and crossbones bone signs. We've entered the R18 area!
That's meant to scare away the amateurs. If you knew where to turn and whom to ask, there's a whole black market for things that seem impossible to find.
Alright, so who do we ask? Every time I make eye contact with somebody, they make a throat-slitting gesture.
Come on, Doug, they're more scared of you than you are of them.
Oh good, they must be terrified then.
Here, I'll show you. Excuse me, sir.
What do you want, shrimp?
I'm looking for a certain mustachioed man, and I'd be willing to pay to meet him. Wink wink, nudge nudge, as they say.
You hitting on me? Get ready to kiss the barrel of my gun, you purple wuss!
Guess my street lingo is a little rusty. Come on, Doug, show your volunteer badge with pride. That'll show them not to mess with us.
Doug, con volunteer.
Okay, look! I'm an official con volunteer. Ah, so you're narcs.
Well, you clearly did the right thing coming with Liam and Doug. That way you'll be able to say goodbye when they get killed. Then again, you might get killed too, and what's worse, you will never find Mustachioed Merman. Quick, teach these two some street smarts before the street kills them. Rent the Con Underbelly audio tour to learn some facts about the history of the black market and how to not die in it. Pretend to be the black market critics who are writing a review for Shady Business Monthly. Everyone will be nice to you to try and get a 5-star score. Surely renting the boring audio tour is not fun, right? Surely. But also, how come you didn't say that before? Come with me, I'll show you around. The criminal drags the three of you through dark and dank alleys and makes sure every criminal knows you're here. Hey Hank, come meet my new big shot critic buddies. Show him your shiv. No need to bother him, he seems pretty busy stabbing that other guy. His loss. Anyway, that lady over there is my wife Rhonda. We met when I killed her boyfriend. Wow, what a meet cute. Right? Hey baby, tell my new friends how good I am at murdering. Don't worry, we trust you. No, you really need to see me in action. Here, how about I kill that guy? I got good aim. No need, really. Seriously, I don't mind. Pick a place for the bullet hole. I think we've seen enough. You're clearly running a tight crime ship here, and we'll be happy to feature you on the cover of Shady Business Monthly. Awesome. That's all I wanted to hear. The beefy guy knocks the three of you unconscious. You wake up a few hours later at the edge of the underbelly. Oh no! Guys, he stole all my money. Damn it. My pockets are empty too. Damn it. Wait a second. There's something in my back pocket. It's the mustachioed merman. What's that note attached? Thank you for your visit. Can't wait for the next issue of Shady Business Monthly. XOXO Beefy Bob. Hooray! You got what you were looking for, and you survived the black market relatively unscathed. You gained 2 creativity and lose 2 smarts. Hello, Lozala. We are currently on day 2 at the shop. We need to fun max and charm in. What do we pick up? Let's pick up landmarks in love. Surely this will help us gain more fun. Right? Right. Central Sydney Opera House. The lobby will now provide double the stats for any player. Well, that doesn't help, but it's not a negative either, so. Day 3.
I come up with stuff at work.
Another day, another morning to devote to comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm. You are promised $1 million if you can endure one of these 4 excruciating activities. Are you willing to punch a bear and see what happens next? Brush the hair of your worst nightmare. Edit the script of your own death. Exercise temperance by playing 1,000 matches of an online video game with voice chat. None of these seem fun. One of these was fun! You're having the best blind date ever, yet you're about to leave early. Why would you do such a thing? You gotta get back to your research, as you think you're close to winning a Nobel Prize. You are not. Your date smells bad. This date might be blind, but it surely isn't smell blind. You want to achieve a new speedrun record for blind dates. You're waiting for an origami book to be delivered and you gotta be home to sign it. You could be the next origami Michael Jordan.
Not paid enough for this.
Let's go to the zone. There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at 100 MD. You could kill so many people with that notebook. You yell 200 MD. Everybody in the con is broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. To make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name on it. Oh shit, you're gonna die. 40 seconds later and nothing happens. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. You still had too fun though by playing pretend. I will sip my coffee. You and your friends are checking out the community zone when you stumble upon an indie board game showcase.
Wow, there's so many games. I can't believe we get to try these before anyone else.
Yes, but be wary, Doug. If you even look at any of these game devs in the eye, they'll try to trap you in their sales pitch. Hey, you there. You think you're smart enough to understand my Euro game?
Don't be ridiculous.
Of course I am. What an ignorant insinuation. Show me this Euro game of yours.
Liam, didn't you just say...
All rules have necessary exceptions, April. This won't take too long. 3 hours later.
So okay, I can discard up to 3 plasma cubes to get a plasma homunculus, but only if I built up a cube merger last run. Do I do this before or after the harvest phase?
During the harvest phase, and only if no other player has a proto-alchemist on the sulfur tile. Doug, do we need to review section 12H of the rules again?
I think I've read section 12H enough times already, no?
No more rules! I can't take it anymore! If I have to memorize another rule, I'm gonna start eating drywall! April's right, this game sucks, and you're ready to go. You ask how much more time this will take. Oh, what time is it anyway? Hours are measured by how much fun you've had living them. Don't worry, Nez, this con's open until midnight. There must be a way to end this game and get all of you, yes, even Liam, out of here. Eating several game pieces so you could all call food security a safety inspector to ban the game from being a choking hazard. Yell, I win, but very convincingly. Eating several game pieces. When in doubt, anything oral is fun. You email the Food Safety Committee and begin discreetly eating the game's tiny, pointless pieces. But no matter how many you eat, you don't choke. It's as if these pieces were specifically designed to go down your throat. All too soon, the inspector is here.
Hi, I'm from the Food Safety Committee. I was told this game was a choking hazard. Do you have any proof?
There's no more time! You do the first thing that pops into your panicked mind. You draw a gun and shoot the food safety inspector.
What? Nez, what did you just do? It wasn't Nez. The tabletop game dev shot him.
What? No, I didn't. It was her. Everyone saw her holding the gun.
Not me. I was too busy texting the cops and telling them you shot him.
Soon the police arrive to arrest the tabletop game dev. This manages to bring down the match. Damn. You win this round, Nez, but I'll have 15 to 28 years in solitary confinement to fine-tune my game. And when I get out, I want a rematch!
Wow, Nez, that was ruthless. I didn't even know there was a frame your opponent for murder phase of play.
You would have if you paid attention to section 12H of the rules. You gain 2 boldness for risking death and prison to win a Euro game. Totally worth losing to charm.
How? They never telegraphed that we would kill someone and end up with boldness. Some of these choices, I swear.
Yes, boss. I mean, let's go.
Let's go to the expo. Might as well. Boldness, sure. Give us double.
You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick. The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing or two about bathrooms, is that using them always ensures for boldness. It's the main reason why people use them. Ah, some things never change. Afterwards, you attend a meetup with fellow fans of Liam Prom. Zoe's famous fan fiction where everyone is Liam.
Doug.
Hi everybody, I'm Doug, Liam Prom's official moderator. It's nice to meet you all. Zoe can't be here today because I forgot to tell her this was happening, but on the bright side, I brought Liam.
How passe.
It's a pleasure to be here, my dear peons. It is a great honor to meet you in the flesh, Liam. Thank you for being the glorious muse of our venerated author.
Hey, that's not me, I'm me.
Oh, quite right. So tell us, Liam, can you turn your rump into a horse's rump?
What? No. You're thinking of Centaur Liam? I guess, and he's just a character from Zoe's fanfic.
I see. Can you still be ridden like a powerful stallion?
No. That'd be feasible if I were a centaur, but we've already established that I'm not.
Oh! Is Centaur Liam coming today?
Oh.
Crap, people are getting bored. What's something fun and memorable we could do with the fans? I didn't think this through.
How ironic.
You can all write poetry in iambic pentameter. So daring!
What about you, Nico? Any ideas?
I am Liam.
Who is this, Nico? I'm Liam Rube, and I propose that we write poetry in iambic penthouses as well.
Is that really what I sound like? Looks like it's up to you, Nez. Propose an activity to do with these Liam Prom fans and save the vibes of this meetup.
Well,
you forgot the cult still follows Zoe. They do. Good news, everyone! It's time to ask Liam a series of invasive personal questions! When in doubt, do drugs. I suggest opium. It's thematically appropriate because it's vintage and esoteric, like Liam.
I don't know.
I feel like that might be a bad idea.
I know it's a bad idea.
Is it? You should have said so before Nez and I gave everyone opium. At least everyone looks like they're having fun. The fans are completely hooked.
Of course they're hooked on it. Opium is a highly addictive substance.
Oh. Who cares? You still got your wish, Doug. This meetup will be a monstrous occasion for sure. Months from now, when the fans are deep in their throes of opium addiction, they'll remember this as the day everything changed. I guess that's on me for wanting to make today memorable.
Actually, this is on Nez. I swear asking her for help feels like wishing on a monkey's paw.
Ah, come on, I'm not that bad.
You remember the time I asked you to get a vintage book for me and it somehow resulted in an orphanage burning to the ground?
Classic Nez.
You all laugh, which quickly dissolves into coughing fits from all the opium smoke. You gain 2 fun though from the drugs, yay, but you lose 2 boldness from the drugs. I mean smarts. Boo!
You mean I can do what I want?
Let's go to the main stage. You grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and a cool name like Kratos, Luigi, free him, or Nez. You learn you'd make an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. Afterwards, you meet with Zoe and Nico, since you plan to watch some exclusive anime premieres together.
Nez, we need your help. Yeah, we underestimated the amount of premieres we'd have to choose from. They're showing 10 new isekais alone! And by the time I finish reading all their long-ass titles to you, we'll have missed the opening credits. I'm sure it's not that bad. You think? Here, Nico. Read the title of this one out loud. I got banished from the kingdom that I once saved after my reputation was put into doubt by the priestess of the Holy Church. Well, it might not roll off the tongue, but it's not that long. Wait, it continues on the other side of the brochure. Here, Nico, you can continue. But then I was picked up by the princess of the neighboring country and now I'm living my best life. Could it be the priestess had ulterior motives? Will I now fight for justice for revenge? The only sure thing is, I will have tons of fun. Okay. Well, now we have about 5 minutes left till the first premiere start. Should I read the next one? I feel like I'm good at this. No. Here's an idea. I can use my eldritch powers to make clones of us to go to every premiere. Then I'll merge all the clones' memories with ours.
The classic Kagebunshin no Jutsu studying technique.
There's only like a 35% chance it'll damage our minds irreparably. I like those odds. I don't. Can a girl have fun these days? Okay, since you don't like my genius solution, you could at least solve this for us.
You can't waste more time reading, so you decide to choose between these two animes with titles below the 15-word count. Chess 2, Chess Forever, the anime about long-awaited sequel to Chess. New Chess just dropped, and it finally isn't a snooze anymore. I love you, Government-chan. You suspect it's a thinly veiled propaganda from a country under dictatorship, but who could say no to those anime eyes? None of these seem fun. So I'm gonna just go with the chess option because I don't think we've chosen it before.
That sounds neat, and I don't know how to play chess, so it'll be educational too.
You all take your seats to watch Chess Forever. The protagonist is Rookie, a simple fellow with big dreams. They grew up learning chess from their grandpa in the countryside, and now they're set to become the next chess grandmaster. Little do they know, in the big city, chess isn't what it used to be, as they only play Chess 2 now.
I've got you now. In 2 moves, it'll be checkmate for you. Ha, silly Rookie. That'd be the case if this was stupid Chess 1, but this is Chess 2. Nani? Chess what? I move my knight and e4 to c3. No way! You can't do that! The other knight is there! Precisely. By doing this, I combine my 2 knights and turn them into the mighty Moon Knight! Whoa! I never knew you could do that in chess. I think no one really knows how chess works exactly. That's what makes it such a good theme for an anime like this. Now any tile that my mighty Moon Knight touches gains the touch by the moon condition. What does that even do? I guess you'll have to move your piece there to know. No, Rookie-kun. That laugh makes me think it'll be a bad thing. Don't do it. But if they don't, we may never know what those tiles do. Well, what are you going to do? Just so you know, surrendering is still an option in chess too. Things look dire for Rookie. If only there was some twist that played in their favor. I would consider surrender if I wasn't going to play my Secret Heaven card. Cards in chess? What a twist!
The episode cuts into a flashback where Rookie's grandpa gifts them the Secret Heaven card along with some wise words. There are no bad chess pieces. Rookie-kun, have this card my grandpa gave to me when I was a kid. Cards have no place in chess, as we know it, but it might be useful to you one day. Rookie plays the Secret Heaven card, which does something you don't fully understand, even with the exposition dumped by the side characters, but they surely win the match.
No! Gotta say, Nez, I never imagined the chess anime would be this exciting. Excellent choice. Yeah, let's go play some matches. I think I saw a chess tournament in the community zone.
You suspect your friends are set for some slight disappointment, but hey, you all had a great time watching this pilot. You gain 2 fun watching chess-based anime, but you lose 2 charm.
I'm not
Sure.
paid enough for this.
Yeah, fun maxing! We are the meme. To the hotel. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order made-up cocktails like the Twisted Torso, a Hug on a Hill, and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know? They have those cocktails. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your new creativity for coming up with drink names. Later, you finally made it to the front of the line to enter the con, which means there's bound to be conflict, but that's how your life seems to go. Stop right there, sir. We can't let you enter with a brandished weapon.
Such is the way of the
Which one? Nico's sword or Liam's sword? I know, I wasn't talking to you, Mix. I'm talking to your armed vampire friend there.
What?
Me? But I don't have a weapon. Clearly. Yes, you do. In your hand. We can't let you bring a book into the con. It's too dangerous. What? Liam, you're always telling me to divest myself of knives, yet you bring a weapon yourself? Are you hypocrite? Books aren't weapons, Omen. Besides, you always somehow manage to have a knife on you anyway. You're wrong. Books are dangerous here, pal. This is a convention for nerd stuff, like comics, or those Japanese comics that you read backwards for some reason. And everyone knows books are the natural enemy of comics. We can't allow a book here. A bookworm comic nerd battle would cost countless civilian lives.
Don't be ridiculous.
This is stupid. I'm 100% sure they're even selling books inside. There are weapons dealers at the con, that's so hardcore. Those aren't real books, they're picture books, or rule books for complicated games. It's not the same. Between Liam's stubbornness and the security guard's stupidity, this argument could last forever. Convince the guards to let Liam's book into the con. Why am I late at streaming, Kitty? I just explained it at the start of the stream. You were there. Take the attention off Liam by yelling that you have a bomb. End the book comic rivalry by introducing a shared enemy, the Shreddersaurus. Both of these seemingly are bold. But the bomb, though... Ah yes, a classic diversion, if you could pull it off without being deported. I've got a bomb in my bag and I'm not afraid to use it.
What the fuck?
Shit, what do we do now, partner? We shouldn't let someone bring a bomb into the con. True, but if we focus on this alleged terrorist, we'll lose focus on the book nerd. Oh no! It's so hard to keep two rowdy suspects under control. Shouldn't we shoot them both? That's tempting, but the chief did tell us to try and think of alternatives to shooting people to make the situation easier to handle. Seriously? But shooting people removes potential suspects and saves a lot of time. Doesn't the chief understand math at all? Math? You're starting to sound like a nerd, partner. That damn book is making you a dork by proxy. Shoot the bookworm! No, don't! No, partner. It's too late. My head hurts. I'm having too many ideas. I think I'm a nerd now. Don't give up on me! Come on, let's get you some cocaine and strippers. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Good idea. The chief won't like us abandoning our post, but at the end of the day, someone's gotta guard the security guards. They leave, and you can finally enter with Liam's book, and I guess a bomb. If you really had one, you gain 2 boldness and lose 2 creativity. It always works out. Cocaine. Solution to all our problems.
Serve me food.
Kale! Get over here. You and Kale have a great game night.
Oh, so
You two play
this is
Pictionary,
leisure.
but it's a bit rough. Kale keeps getting easy prompts like bunny and hamburger, whereas you somehow keep getting shit like the concept of time in the face of God. At least Kale's so high that he thinks your scribbles are all super deep. Hooray for a friend who's easy to please. Day 4.
This feels like work, but
It's almost time to find a date, but first, it's almost time to publish your comic! Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. The muse is whispering in your ear, telling you forbidden secrets that are now within your reach. What do you wish for her? The solution to a conjecture! A previously unheard of 8th deadly sin that's deadlier than the other 7 combined. Winning lottery numbers, inspiration to write the sequel to Cars 3. What do you mean that wasn't fun? It's taken you many years, but you've finally decided what you want tattooed on your chest. A kick-ass tiger. Another math thing. A butterfly. All the hottest people you know meshed into one superior life form. That's not fun? Alright.
you mean I can do what I want?
You attend the workshop at the Community Zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain 2 fun and 1 amazing hairstyle. I'd like to think Damien was the hairstylist. Later, after a long day of nerding out at the con with Kale, you walk him back to his hotel room. Thanks for inviting me to this. I had fun. Can't wait to tell my roommates about this. Yo, yo, yo! Chill Hill in the house! Oh my god! It's Abdu, Stu, and Wanda. All the stoners are here! Whoa, hey. Kale gives high fives to Abdu, Stu, and Wanda. You wonder how they managed to get in this hotel room, but decide not to question it. Dude, your suit is nice. Sweet. Your suite is nice. It's even got a whole kitchen. Can we live here? We've got pizza in the oven and a bag of jazz cabbage with your name on it. Yeah, pass that shit. You all kick back and unwind with a bowl of green. 40 minutes into a debate on which SpongeBob's holes is his anus, the smoke alarm goes off. Wait, is that pizza still in the oven? Oh fuck, someone turned the oven off! I'm trying, but when did this oven get so many buttons and dials? Oh, it's like a plane cockpit in here. Should we just press random stuff until something happens? No way, you might accidentally input the sequence that makes the oven self-destruct. Ovens can self-destruct? Bro, that's fucked up. If I made an oven, I simply would not make it self-destruct. Same. We should get into oven designing business. Whoa, that'd be dope. I'd totally buy your ovens. You can continue this highly productive conversation when the kitchen isn't burning down. You're too big to think of logical solutions, so the best you could come up with... Great. Since you don't know how to lower the temperature the normal way, go for the alternative solution. Counter the oven's heat by throwing ice cubes on it. True wisdom is accepting defeat and moving on. Ignore the oven and order some tacos. Sure. Wait, I gotta adjust my chair. Wanda's a slime, right? She's a slime like Doug. Also, has there been a romance secret ending with Wanda? Did we not get it during Monster Camp? I forgot. Did we not ever do it? I don't remember. I think there should have been, right? With Wanda, no. No Wanda romance ever. Well, now I discovered something that I never knew I needed. Fuck! Stoner wife when? Let's go with the tacos. Good call, Nez. The best way to face life's challenges is by showing it you don't give a fuck. Plus, tacos sound really good right now. You all place a delivery order. 20 minutes later, there's a knock at your door. Tacos for Kalen. Why is there so much smoke in here? Is something on fire? Don't worry about it. Why aren't you worried about it? Because the problem's in the past, my dude. We're choosing to focus on the present. Nez taught us that. She's like a modern wise monk. Are you sure about that? Of course we are. Thanks to her advice, we have tacos. You all high-five and eat the tacos, which sobers you enough to realize that you all should evacuate the hotel room, which is very much on fire. A few hours later, the fire marshal allows you all to go back upstairs to see if you can recover any of your things. Whoa, dudes, check the kitchen. There's a pizza in here. Sweet, free pizza. You all spark up another bowl of cabbage and enjoy the charred remains of the pizza on the burnt sofa. You gain 2 smarts for your sage wisdom earlier, but lose 2 creativity.
I'm not paid enough for this.
Everyone got baked and lived happily ever after. You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. You learn the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't hard, but still 2 smarts for you. Later, you, Zoe, Doug, and Omen in April attend the panel hosted by one of the respected 3D artists. Oh no. Veto! I veto this event every single time.
Don't be shy.
I'm pretty sure I turned off
Sorry,
This event in the settings. Why is it still showing up? Veto. No, it only gives us a trigger warning. Great.
Yes, boss. I mean, let's go.
Veto. Hotel. You're chilling in your hotel room when suddenly a man dressed as a rat breaks in. He runs around yelling, "I'm the rat! I'm the rat! Look at me, I am the rat!" Then leaves as confusingly as he came. You all call reception to complain?
Ah, yes, that. It happens sometimes. Apologies, ma'am. We can compensate you with 2 creativity considering we're kind of twinsies.
Fuck it, you'll take it. Later, after waiting in line for 46 minutes, but who's counting, you, Omen, April, and Liam have made it to the con security checkpoint. Why are these bozos showing up all the time in this run? Step through the metal detector, sir. Certainly. I don't have any metal on me, but you may find a dangerous weapon on my person. We conduct a more thorough search. Liam, we could clearly see it. Are you hitting on me?
Absolutely
What?
not.
No.
God,
no. Just one no would have been enough. Okay, well, if you're done assaulting my partner's self-esteem, you could be on your way. This is the definition of ineffectual security theater. You didn't even confiscate this. A book? Not just any book, it's The Abolition of Work, a dangerous incendiary essay that forces the reader to reevaluate everything they think they know about our rotten system. But what makes it a weapon? Are you going to throw it at someone's head? No, but I may throw it at someone's mind. I'm confused. Is your friend stupid or something?
No.
Yes. Maybe I didn't properly convey the thought-provoking ideas of this essay. Allow me to elaborate. This isn't gonna end anytime soon. You need to convince the security guards to take Liam's book.
You like crimes? You like crimes?
True. It's in a ton of movies, which means it definitely happens in real life. People keep guns in their books. Right you are, partner. That's probably why they invented books in the first place. Let's take a look in here. No, wait! The book is hollowed out, but rather than finding a weapon inside, the officers find another book. The cruel and very hot prince. The prince stared at me with his problematic but very hot eyes. He smirked at me in that way that made me forget all the terrible things he did yesterday.
damn it.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I wish everyone else was dead. Why would you hide a book inside of a book? Is it secretly drugs? I know I'd do the cruel prince like a drug. Hubba hubba.
Drugs aside, I must point out there are some impeccable abs on the cover of this other novel.
Omen stares intensely at the cover. April and Liam do so too. It's his yaoi. Stop lusting over that book, you three. That's it. I'm confiscating it. Yeah, carrying guns into a public event. I can get behind that. We gotta draw the line somewhere, and that somewhere is erotica.
Look, Liam, they took your book just like you wanted. You must be pleased.
Oh.
Remind me of that title later. I want to peruse it. Its abs intrigue me. I got you.
You all enter the con and gain 2 fun from Liam's guilty pleasure, but lose 2 smarts. The cruel prince's abs will give you many things, but smarts aren't one of them.
Break's over.
The cruel prince. Is it Damien Yaoi?
Hold up.
What if? Let's go to the lobby.
You decide to walk around the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly. Some random people ask you to take a pic of them. You're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you, socializing. Here, have 4 bonus. You're checking the con schedule with Doug, April, and Zoe when you notice a buff bug giving out free hugs. I got the hiccups. Howdy, friends. Does anyone want a hug? I understand if not, but...
Heck yeah!
I'd love a hug. Come here, pal.
Aw, thank you. You're so nice. I just, Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm getting snot all over you.
Don't worry about it. I'm basically a big sentient snot. Try all you need, big fella.
Thank you. I'm just so happy. You're the first person to want a hug from me all day.
What? But free hugs are amazing. Why wouldn't anyone want one? Well, unfortunately, there's a ring of nefarious hug dealers out there who are trying to get people addicted to hugs. The first one's free, but then they charge you for more for each hug after. Once word got around, most people started avoiding free huggers.
Yeah, it sucks. Hugging strangers was so wholesome until those darned hug dealers ruined it.
We have to help.
You can't let that slide. I swear my friends and I won't stop until we rehabilitated your image and made hugging great again. Oh, do we have to? I was looking forward to seeing that panel on. Yes, right now, all of us. Free hugs are now my passion.
You're all so nice. But how can we make the world see that free hugs are safe in moderation? Give hugs a new image by rebranding them as the body lasso or the gentle suplex. Offer a pamphlet with every hug explaining the dangers of hug addiction and warning signs to watch out for. No, I'm here to watch April get suplexed.
Body lasso sounds fun. You could even say yeehaw.
Oh.
I don't know, I like the sound of the suplex one, but like, does it have to be gentle? Good point. Maybe you could also offer a suplex that really hugs the living shit out of you.
Huh. I never thought about expanding my hug menu before. I like it. But just to be clear, the upgraded suplex would have a sexual undertone.
If that's okay with you, it's definitely okay with me.
Good. Gaining hugging consent is very important to me. You ready?
Oh, I was born ready! Annihilate me, big boy! Should we be watching this, Zoe?
Zoe.
You can look away if you want, but personally, this is going right into my spank bank.
The free hugger suplexes April into the tile floor. It looks painful, but also comforting.
That was great! Again! Again! But April, you're bleeding! Medical attention later! Horny now!
You all watch April get suplexed a few more times. It's pretty hot, even though you eventually have to drag her off to get treated for a concussion. By that time, the free hugger has gained the line of horny people ready to be suplexed, so you'd call this a success. You gain 2 creativity for your ace rebrand, but lose 2 smarts. We're not ace. Kale is ace. Who will be your con love? Nobody. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put your pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Let's see the fruits of our labor. Wanda's Big Trip is a brain-melting comic in which we follow the character's journey through the cosmic limits of the mind and beyond. Wanda will initiate the titular transformative trip when she eats yogurt that's too expired. She won't be alone, she'll find unexpected guides and mentors in error, an entity that might not be real. Together they will traverse the astral territories of the subconscious and meet its many strange inhabitants, such as the entire population of Portugal, which represents Wanda's fear of crowded spaces. It won't be an easy journey, for they will face all kinds of metaphorical obstacles like brushing their hair of their worst nightmare. But Wanda will persevere, for she has a grand motivation that fuels her. She wants to achieve a new speedrun record for conquering a trip. In the end, she might be looking for a way back home, but she will find something more transcendental. A previously unheard of 8th deadly sin that's deadlier than the other 7 combined. I feel like the opium is finally kicking in. And probably the weed. And the oven fumes. Hold up, what is this amalgamation of the 6 hottest people that we know? Also, the elephant in the room? Are we gonna address the ghost-shaped elephant in the room? No? Alrighty. You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you because you'd much rather go with your best bud, Kale. An after party. I don't normally like parties that much. I can almost guarantee that there will be Pokemon's cosplayers and weed there. Maybe even both at the same time. Say no more. Let's party.
Best vacation I've ever taken.
The after party was great. Kale was feeling a bit overwhelmed by the festivities, but that was nothing that couldn't be solved with some nice green. After getting stoned, you decided to ditch the dancing for some Pokemon's action. A small group of party attendees even joined you. It made some sense since, while this was a party, it was still a nerd-populated con-adjacent party. The small Pokemon sessions were much more Kale's speed. It was quite a nice evening together.
Yeah! Okay. New OTP with Sadie.
New OTP? Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear like it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there, with us. And with that came a truth to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we were, we belong. It's a thought that gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to do.
And that was Kale's plotline and secret ending. We are almost done with the secret endings of MonsterCon. I think we just have a handful left, including the hardest ones to get in the game. I don't know who we'll go for next week. I was thinking we might do a little break and talk about all the new game ideas that Beautiful Glitch just posted about on their Twitter. We talked about them before from the newsletter on the Kickstarter, but now they got more images that they've been posting about. So, if they've already posted about all of their game ideas on Twitter, it'd be fun to talk about it next weekend, if you guys are down with that. No, we're leaving Liam Prom for the finale. It's probably gonna be after, I don't know, like Yifeng.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. They have been posting a lot of the art that they're using to conceptualize their game ideas. From what we have left, we have Liam Prom. We got Wyatt. We need to wrap up Nanase after failing that. Yifeng. And I think that's it. Unless there's something I'm missing. Anyway. Thank you to everyone that stopped by, chilled out in chat, and watched us read and play through Kale's plotline and secret ending for MonsterCon. On Wednesday, I'm not sure if there's gonna be a new Arknights event. We're just gonna be flexible about our Arknights stuff for the next week or so. I think there's a new event coming. Next weekend, we're gonna be checking out all the game concepts that Beautiful Glitch has been working on. But until then, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. I'ma see you friendos next time for some more Monster Prom. Bye-bye, friendos.